Hello, YouTube. So today I wanted to just do a vlog and talk about how my day went yesterday and how my day's about to go today. It's like 8:30 in the morning and I find myself being more online than I have been all year long. And today actually like 30 minutes ago, 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, or it's 9 a.m. I think it's Eastern Standard Time. There's this thing on Twitter called First Line Pit that's taking place. And it's basically a time when you can tweet your first lines of your book, and, agents, authors, the writing community can interact with it in some way, shape, or form. But it's really like a different form of querying, and it's like a quick form of engagement with different agents and different people in the writing community. And I find myself, I mean, it's fun. I've already gotten like 3 retweets and 3 likes. And I only have like 15 followers or 13 followers on there right now. But I started posting and like getting ready to like get more online on there by just tweeting more often. And even now today I'm sitting here and I just want to like connect, and I also just want to record how I'm feeling as I engage in being online more. Um Being online, I've been so scared of it and I've been a bit hostile to social media for the longest because I've found that it takes away, or like I've been hanging out with a lot of young people that instead of actually socializing, or instead of actually like getting outside and touching grass, they would rather scroll on the infinite scroll of any social media app for 10, 11 hours a day instead of actually even like bettering their life, you know? Like I have a full-time corporate job. I have a I mean, I'm trying to gain a social life right now. But I am now finally entering into my era of being online more, and I really hope that First Line Pit goes well. Like, I published, or not published, I tweeted these books, or I tweeted my first lines, and I'm very curious to see if any agent really takes a look see, because so far it's just been agents and like other query community, or a query community Twitter that has not agents, authors, excuse me. But yeah, and I reconnected with an old friend of mine yesterday on Facebook, and we actually hung out yesterday, and that was pretty fun. Um, and I also am gonna keep trying to go to this thing on chess called Chess Night. Um, at a local coffee shop near me. Although I feel like the vibes there aren't very interesting to me anymore. Um, I'm just very passionate about my writing, and I'm very passionate about my career. And chess really isn't factoring into this right now. Like, it was a special interest of mine last year, around the same time last year. But now I think my special interest is social media, is being on the internet, and is trying to grow an audience of people. And, something I'm kind of looking through a bit more is on YouTube Studio, they have this, what's it called? Inspiration section. And on the inspiration section, they're like, you should do like a productive day in my life as a black woman. And I don't think productivity for me, like, I feel like the best advice I've gotten for productivity before was only doing stuff until all parts of yourself are ready to do that. So it might be a slow time. Like, you might have to just sit there and meditate until you really work with all parts of yourself to do something, you know? But I find that in my most productive, I'm just in a flow state of loving whatever I'm doing in that moment. So just now I've filmed 3 TikToks, and I'm waiting to post them at an appropriate time because I've found that around like 11 or 12, 11 a.m., 12 noon is a good time to be posting these things and getting a bigger view. I have yet to find my spice for YouTube yet. I have yet to find that. But I am enjoying the process of just filming myself and also building a vlog situation. So I think the past 2 days on my YouTube, I've been doing some real serious like spieling to people about what's going on in my life and like my thoughts on stuff. But today I just wanted to talk about what's going on in my head, what's going on in my mind, trying to think of anything else I want to mention. I've been trying to figure out how relaxed I can be while I work. And this is a part of my work. This is a part of audience building. This is a part of audience engagement. And this is my commitment to YouTube right now, because right now I'm in a relationship with YouTube and TikTok. Me and Instagram is like a side piece right now. Twitter, I'm doing pretty well on Twitter because I'm a writer, so I like to just sit and yap at any given moment. So me and Twitter, like I've, or excuse me, X. Me and X, I used to have a Twitter account a couple years ago, and then I nuked it because I felt like I was spending way too much time on Twitter. And now I'm coming back to these platforms with the goal of being productive for my own audience building and audience engagement. So on Twitter, if you see me retweet something, I've had to have in some way, shape, or form said something or like quote reposted it. So like I will say something in response to whatever I'm quote retweeting, you know? And I still think I'm gonna do that today for the first line pit. So like if I see anything that I want to read, then I'll quote repost and be like, this sounds so fun. I would love to see this like in print or something. Like, but yeah. But something I'm also finding is that in America, like if you are in any community, it's probably going to be a predominantly white community. And there's nothing wrong with white people. It's just a lot of the times I want to read from black creators and black authors, and I'm going to be scrolling to find black creators and black authors even though like white people are treating me so well on there. I just still think it's, I don't know, like I've read plenty. I'm trying to see. I'm reading, these are a bunch of like nonfiction books back here, but my favorite books have been from predominantly white characters, like predominantly white institutions, predominantly white authors. I'm staring down at my Twilight books right now. Oh my god, my dad threw away two of my books last week. Two of my Twilight books that I've had since I was 10. So now I have to go and repurchase those ugly. I don't even know if I'm gonna repurchase them at this point because like the latest edition titles look ugly to me. Whatever. I'm trying to think about anything else I want to mention. I'm trying to figure out how to honor my excellence more. And my excellence being I'm a really good yapper and I feel like I'm a very educated woman. And even though I'm not getting that much recognition for it online yet, it's time I need to first acknowledge it. Like that's one of the TikToks that I had is like talking about excellence and like how you need to acknowledge your excellence before anyone else can really acknowledge your excellence. Um, but other than that, like I'm sitting here, I'm probably gonna go and sit and write somewhere. I should probably have some sort of caffeine in me. I find that I do my best work when I have some sort of upper in my system. But other than that, I am being as productive as I can be and doing my best to still have fun while I'm doing all of this. Like, such a fun part of my day is putting my makeup on. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Maybe I'll see you guys around in town. I don't know. I have so many viewers on this channel that aren't my mom and her friends. I know that. Bye.